What's up Trophy Hunter, welcome to my Platinum walkthrough for Choo-Choo Charles. This one is a very unique horror game where you have to navigate through an open world. And you need to upgrade your train to fight a big spider train. The trophies are very straightforward, you need to complete all side quests, you need to fully upgrade your train, and you need to find 11 paint cans, which are the collectibles in the game. No worries, basically nothing is missable because after completing the game, you can hit continue and you will start the game before the final boss. If you just came here for the collectibles, use the timestamps in the video description and in the comment section below. To upgrade the train we need some scraps. No worries, there are more than enough to upgrade your train. This walkthrough is with a bit of a commentary to make things easier to follow. So once the game starts, follow the man. You can move your character with the left stick, you can look around with the right stick, you can interact with the cross button, and you can run fast by pressing the left stick. So talk to the guy, then go through the door and all the way up the hill. Keep going straight and enter the small building in front of you to find a key. Pick up the key and then go down to the big building. Go through the door to your right and enter the train. To your right there is a map, here you can upgrade your train, and to the left there is your weapon. Interact with both things, now turn around, interact with the man again, and now interact with the green lever to move your train forward. The red one will stop the train and with the yellow one you can drive back. There are basically only two enemies, the big spider train and some guys with weapons. The encounter with the big spider train is random except this scene. I think I only encountered him twice during my playthrough. If you die it's not a big deal, the game has plenty of checkpoints and you only lose a few scraps. This is a scripted scene, you can shoot at the spider train but nothing really will happen. So once the man falls off the train, turn around and interact with the green lever. After that open your map by pressing the touchpad. You can zoom in and out with the R2 and L2 button. And now set your marker to the first optional mission. On your way there will be some random big yellow chests. They will appear random, so whenever you see these big yellow chests, open them because they contain plenty of scraps. Sometimes your track will split, so stop your train and interact with the lever on the ground to change the direction. So stop your train on the marked position, jump out of the train and talk to the woman to get the first quest. Now go into the building in front of you. Now pick up all the scraps to finish the first quest. So now we can make our way to the next quest. Be sure to pick up all the scraps along the way. They can be found always on the same place. If you open your map and zoom in, you can also see them on your map, just in case if you still need one at the end to upgrade your train. So talk with the witch here to get the second quest and then go up the stairs. Enter the building to your left to get more scraps. So pick this one up, and now we need to make our way to this small island. Be careful in the water, you can die here. Only move when these bubbles are far away. Stop moving when they are close. So on the small island there are 2 more scraps and the quest item. So now make your way back to the other side. Check the wooden crates for more scraps, and then make your way back to the witch to complete the quest. So now all the way back to the train. Feel free to upgrade your train already. So now first of all we need to mark the next optional quest and then keep moving your train. So stop here, pick up some scraps and then enter the building. So now talk with the guy to get another quest. There are some more scraps behind you. Now go outside to find some more scraps and a chest. To open the chest you just have to complete a minigame. To complete the minigame just press the cross button whenever the dot is in the circle. Once done, pick up the quest item and talk with the guy again to finish quest number 3. So now back to the train. The next quest is not far away, just stop the train on the next building. So now pick up the scraps and then talk with the woman.
the monster. This is we believe our unfortunate. There's an A. Here's the key.
So back to the train, next quest isn't far away, keep moving forward. Stop here and then run down. Pick up the scraps along the way. So talk with this guy, then pick up the scraps behind him and then go up the stairs. Interact with the valve and then pick up the scraps which is around here. Now go down and enter the building. So here is the first collectible, the first paint can, orange. I will always open the map so you know the correct position if you just came here for the collectibles. So pick up the paint can and then talk with the guy to finish the quest.
Using the water here.
Now back to the train. So I already marked the next spot, so keep moving forward. Stop here and before entering the mines, pick up the scraps outside. So take the first right here to find some more scraps. Now go back, right, and immediately left to find another paint can. So after picking up the paint can, go deeper into the mines. In the mine there is an enemy walking around. You can't fight or kill them. If the enemy detects you, he will shoot at you with a weapon. You can easily take 3 or 4 hits. So when you get caught, just run away. Another tip: when he is nearby, do not run, just walk. You can hide behind some wood and you can look around corners by using the L1 and the R1 button. But it's also possible to rush through this section and pick up everything, if you're fast enough. So this is the quest item, be sure to pick this one up. Now feel free to pick up the remaining scraps and then make your way back to the train. So start the train, move forward and now open your map to get the next quest. Feel free to upgrade your train. Be sure that you stop your train before the train splits. So stop here and then run down the hill. So here is another paint can. Pick it up, it's paint can number 3, which is grey. So pick up the remaining scraps and then talk with the man to get another quest.
My goodness, I'm so although it's a day.
There are still some more scraps, so pick it up and then make your way back to the train. So be sure that you take the left path. The next quest isn't far away and is another very quick one. So first pick up the scraps around here and then make your way up to the building. So talk with the guy to get another quest. Now to your right there are some more scraps and another paint can. So here's the paint can, here's the location. Pick it up, open the map again and now mark your waypoint to finish the quest. So now go to the waypoint, pick up the item and then come back here to finish the quest. Along the way there's plenty of scraps, so don't forget to pick them up. Be careful, there's an enemy walking around. If he sees you, no worries, just be quick, pick up the quest item and then run back.
No trespassing! No one can hear you screaming out here! You better run!
That's the now take.
So back to the train.
It's out, you know.
I will mark now the next quest. There's a very high chance that you will encounter now the big spider train. In my case I got lucky, he didn't appear, but usually you should definitely see him here for the first time, so be ready. These are the chests I talked before. They contain a lot of scraps, but they appear random. So whenever you see them, do not ignore them, open them. So finally we reached our next quest. This is a very quick one. Talk with the guy.
You must be the arc. Where have you know?
Now go this way and eventually you will reach a barn where you have to collect more scraps to finish the quest. So now make your way back to the train. I will mark the next quest for you. So go up the hill and talk with the woman to get another quest. I got really lucky with the timing here. After talking with the woman, the big spider train appears, so I had to hide in the building and wait till he disappears. Once he disappears, you need to go up the hill to find the next quest item. Before picking up the quest item, be sure that you pick up the paint can number 5. So now enter the small cave and pick up the quest item and then go back to the woman. I got a bit unlucky here. After picking up the item, the spider train appears and killed me. And I restarted back at the train. But fortunately I have kept my quest item, so I only had to talk with the woman to finish the quest. You can always check your quest items by pressing the triangle button. So he killed me here, but it's not really a big deal. I restarted back at the train. As you can see, I'm still having the pickles in my inventory. So fortunately I only had to talk with the woman to finish the quest. After that, make your way back to the train. So I will mark now the next destination. Also do not forget to upgrade your train. So go up the hill and enter the building to find another quest item. Now go back to the train. Now just drive a little bit back to get to the next quest. Stop here, jump out and talk with the woman. The next quest is kinda annoying. We need to find 8 pages. And you constantly get chased by a ghost. If the ghost caught you, you will respawn on a random location. But no worries, it's not really far away from the quest. But before we finish the quest, we will pick up another collectible, which is right here. So go first here and pick up all the pages along the way. Another tip is the pages can only be found at glowing lanterns. Fortunately, you can see them already from far away, so keep an eye on the glowing lanterns to find all 8 pages. But first focus on the collectible. So right now the ghost got me, and as you can see I spawned at a random location. But yeah, like I said before, it's not really far away. And this is the reason why this quest is a bit annoying. However, first make your way to the collectible. So once you finally got your paint number 6, focus on the quest by finding all the pages. Once you got all the pages, go back to the woman to finish the quest. I highly suggest do not really follow the video on this section, just try to get the pages by yourself, which is a lot easier. So after completing this annoying quest, it's time to go back to the train. So this time we have to move back where the trail splits. So stop here and make your way down the hill to finish another quest.
Thank you so much. But
So now make your way back to the train. So I will mark you the next quest now. And also be sure that you change the direction of the trail. So stop here and make your way up to the building. Talk with the guy to get another quest.
I'm sure to prevent one.
Now go down and then move to the lighthouse. Go inside to get another quest.
We have it. I was the break once you fit.
This quest can be completed real quick. Go outside, down to the shore to find 5 switches. Pick up all the switches and then go back to the lighthouse. Put the switches in here and interact with all of them. Then talk with the woman again to finish the quest.
Fixing here are those scraps.
So now make your way back to the train. Do not enter the train, make your way to the next building. As you can see, I got lucky here, there is another big yellow chest. So enter the building, talk with the guy to get another quest.
Paul asked, I've been now that while
So after collecting a lot of scraps, there should be some dynamite here, pick it up. Now in front of you there is an entrance, go up there. Interact with the door to place the dynamite, immediately run away to avoid damage. Now enter the bunker. Now interact with this piece of wood. Go back because there will be another explosion. Now go down, pick up the rockets and then go all the way back to the guy in the building to finish the quest.
the launcher is in. Oh, and after you.
So now it's time to move on, enter the train. I will mark now the next quest. So stop here. As you can see, I'm lucky again with this big chest. So now make your way into the mines where we can find another quest item and a collectible. Be careful, there are plenty of enemies with weapons walking around here. To finish the quest we need to interact with the lever here, but first ignore it and go straight to find the collectible. So once you got the collectible, make your way back to the lever. I got caught here, but it's not really a big deal, just be quick. Interact with the lever, pick up the quest item and then make your way back to the train.
No visitors allowed! You're in the wrong place, my friend! Wish you never came here! Stop right there!
So before we going to the next quest, we have to pick up another collectible. I will mark it for you on the map. So pick up the paint and now go back to the train. So now it's time to complete the next few quests. Fortunately, they are not really far away from each other. So cross the bridge, stop the car, and then move up to the building. So talk with the guy to get another quest and then make your way back down to the bridge. Now set 10 bombs and then go back to the man to finish the quest.
That's the time. I'll be on here once you.
So back to the train, the next quest is not far away. Stop right at the next building. So here is the next quest, just talk with the woman and then go back to the train.
So, you know, Bob, if you just do. If you do.
Now stop at the next building. Right this one, stop here. Enter the church to find another collectible. So back to the train, move to the next building to get another quest.
The archivist. Paul ensures an ancient prison. 3 slots on fully loaded mutineer. Now for the we saw it one. However, once you have.
And now back again to the train. So I could finally upgrade the entire train. If you still need some scraps, no worries, there are plenty of more. So now I will mark the next quest. So talk with the guy to get another quest, then turn around and enter the building.
He hasn't top it off. He keeps traveling. As a rule.
The next section requires a bit of platforming, but it isn't that bad. So jump to the other building, go inside and down to find another collectible. Now go all the way up. Now jump back to the other building. Now keep going up to find the quest item and then go back to the man to finish the quest. So now back to the train. I will mark the next quest for you. Be sure to stop the train before the track splits. In the next section there are plenty of enemies, but the best way is to do this as quick as possible. To make your escape a lot easier, first change the direction here and then make your way up to the hill. You need to enter the building to find a key. Once you have the key, you have to run down to the other building to find the final weapon part. Like I said before, I suggest do this as quick as possible. If you pick up the key and die, no worries, you will respawn at the train and your key will be still in your inventory. So I already got the key, now make your way down to the other building. Enter the second building, pick up the weapon parts and then go all the way back to the train.
You better hope you're fast, Jam! Get this gun!
So I will mark the next quest for you, which is right here. There are some enemies around here. This part can be a bit annoying. If you die here, you will respawn back at your train. On the first part here, this one is basically easy. You can speed run to the elevator.
We got company! I'm gonna shoot you!
So in this part, be more careful because we need to pick up a collectible, which is in a chest, so we need to play the minigame. Right in front of us is the quest item. Pick it up, keep going straight and take the first left to find the collectible. So once you have your collectible and the quest item, go back to the train.
Get him! Beat it, chump! Don't let him get away! You better run! Better hope you're fast! Catch him! Go!
So I will mark you now the final quest, which is this one. This one is pretty easy. We need to make our way into the building. I suggest do this as quick as possible. Enter the building on top and interact with the pyramid. This will immediately trigger a cutscene and the final boss fight will start.
Hey, get out of here!
So once the battle starts, move your train forward and then keep shooting at the big spider. The easiest method to beat this is using the flamethrower. This way you can keep the boss at a distance, but the fastest way is using the rockets. If you die here, you can always retry. So once you're full at health, you can definitely use rockets, and if you're low on health, use the flamethrower. If you have some scraps left, it's also possible to repair your train during the fight. Once you completed the game and you still need any collectible or upgrade, hit the continue button and you can free roam around the map. And that's it guys, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.